Well, we're here in the Oriel Centre today, which is a former prison in Dundalk, to launch the new project. It's a multimedia project, cross-border, cross-community, funded by the EU Peace Programme. The title is From Oriel to Brexit, and Oriel is a geographical area here, which takes in East Monaghan, South Armagh, North Louth. The area is very rich in music, folklore, history, and it ties in well with the title of our project, as I say, From Oriel to Brexit, because now we're facing into Brexit. People in this area on the border know the history, the impact of the conflict that was going on for years. There's a lot of fears that we're maybe heading in that direction again. But then also young people who, particularly in the northern side, are wondering now what is the impact of Brexit going to be on them in terms of travel and university and study abroad. So a lot of new issues. And basically what we're using is theatre, Kabosh Theatre company. I'll be working with them to do workshops and then create a play based on themes that arise out of those workshops and issues. There'll be music. Zoë Conway and McIntyre, they're very famous here in the south and internationally. We'll be working with primary school children in the Cooley Peninsula.
Yeah, so I'm really delighted to be involved in this project. I think it's really important for the area and really nice project to be involved with in terms of music from Oriel. And my role, I'm going to be visiting different schools in the area and working with the children from the schools. I'm going to be teaching them traditional tunes from the area and from further afield as well, just to get them used to Irish traditional music, how it sounds, how the songs are, maybe what the rhyme is within the songs and how the pieces are structured. And then we might work on trying to compose pieces together in a kind of a workshop environment. Where myself and McIntyre, who's a guitar player, we'd be the lead facilitators, and we'd be working with different instruments, whatever instruments the children might have, or maybe they'll have none and they might just be able to sing or play a drum or something, you know, and we'll work together on music, and that's part of what will form the final concert as part of the project.
In the northern side, in Mullabon, Elaine O'Sullivan, who runs the Traditional Arts Partnership, will be working with Kenny Qua from Market Hill, again to work with young people, again exploring the music of the region and also devising new music themselves, and they'll stage concerts at the end of it.
So my name's Elaine O'Sullivan. I'm musical director with Traditional Arts Partnership based in South Armagh. I'm also primary school teacher in St Patrick's Primary School in Crossmaglen, and I'm really looking forward to researching the Donlan collection, the music from this area, Oriel. Looking forward to working in the project From Oriel to Brexit, and working alongside my colleague Kenny Qua in Market Hill. We're already working together, so it's going to give us the opportunity to really get into the tunes and get into the material in the area, and to be able to pass it on to the children and to encourage the children then to be performing. So we're really looking forward to it.
So my name is Kenny Qua, and I am a teacher in Market Hill Primary School. I'm in charge of shared education there, which has given me the opportunity to organise learning and education events with our partner school, which is St Patrick's Primary School in Crossmaglen, where Elaine O'Sullivan and myself, we've been working together with bands and teaching tunes to children. So this is actually the first time I've been down to this particular venue, but again, it's just another feature of cross-community partnerships. It opens up doors to places that maybe folks from my community haven't been familiar with, even though they're just they're down the road. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to working with Elaine again. Looking forward to learning more about the collection of tunes. Learning them myself and getting a chance to put on workshops and sharing these tunes with Market Hill children. We have a rich collection of musical traditions in Market Hill, mostly tied in with the marching tradition. But it's just lovely to have a new blast of music that we're able to share with our friends from Crossmaglen, and through sharing those tunes, to build friendships and just enjoy each other's company.
So basically what we're going to do is we are going to put on workshops for children from the South Armagh area, from Market Hill and from Crossmaglen, primary school age and maybe a little bit older, and we're going to teach them the music from the Donlan collection, and we're going to arrange the music, and we're hoping to put it together as a performance in Market Hill and in Crossmaglen, and then hopefully maybe in Newtown Hamilton, in a neutral venue, and open it then to the community.
And I'd also be taking a creative writing class, which combines photography, so it's a women's only group, and we work first to write poetry or prose. Again, there'll be a bit of a theme on borders, but not necessarily geographical. They can be, but also borders in the mind and whatever else. And then Zoë O'Reilly, who is visual ethnographer, will come in and work with me and with the participants to do about capturing images that reflect what it is they've been writing about in their in the poetry and prose. And out of that will come a published book and film readings with the people.
Well, this space is just incredible. I have actually played here before in the jail in Dundalk, and it's really beautiful. It's very atmospheric, and actually the acoustics are beautiful for playing. And I think audiences always really enjoy it. It's very unique.
Start again. So my name is Kay Webster. I'm the regional manager for Co Louth, and we're based here in the Oriel Centre in Dundalk Jail. And the Oriel Centre is the North East Regional Centre covering the counties Cavan, Monaghan, Loudmeath and Armagh. We've been here for 10 years, so this is our 10th anniversary coming up in October, and we're obviously based in an old building, so part of the work we do is primarily focusing on educational initiatives such as teaching music, workshops with young people. We have a youth orchestra, No Snua, the Loud Youth Folk Orchestra. We have a project called Gothnangale, which is a project we work with Feshin Angale in Scotland. And we have our summer show, obviously, which runs right through the months of July and August. And we provide many opportunities then for young people to perform publicly. And alongside that, then we have the normal work that happens. At the minute, we're very much tied up with the delivery of Flaciol na Héireann for 2019 in Drogheda. So it's taken up most of our time. So within all that, the building here, we also take in school groups for educational tours and historical tours. So that also provides, it's one of the differences between this regional centre and other centres for Co Louth. We do focus very much on the history of the building and in telling that, because that is one of our little tools for bringing people in to get them to know about traditional music, to get to know about Co Louth. And then on the other side, we bring people in for the music and then teach them about the history of the jail. So the jail here opened in 1854, was one of the new buildings right throughout Ireland and England for the new county borough jail systems that were being used at the time, and it closed as a jail in 1941 after seeing many famous inmates come through its doors, from John Dillon in 1881 right through to Sean Tracy. Dan Breen visited here at one time to see Sean Tracy. We had Austin Stack. A lot of the revolutionaries spent some time here as well. So that's the jail in a nutshell.
Right, the Oriel and Brexit project is the third project which Diversity Challenges has done in County Louth, looking at the history of the impact of the conflict and looking, in this case, forward to the potential impact of Brexit. It's been part of Diversity Challenges' work to collect oral histories and to use those oral histories as a means of trying to understand the impact of conflict. We've done that here. We've also done it across Northern Ireland and in the Republic, where we did the stories of former RUC and former guards in the project Green and Blue, which has been transformed into a play which Lawrence wrote the script for and is performed by Kabosh. And it's part of Diversity Challenges aimed to create reconciliation by examining our past and looking at some of the difficult issues that have faced us.
And I'd like to call on Teresa McFetridge, the EU Programmes Manager from the European Office here from the County Council.
Just by way of background, the action plan, the Peace 4 action plan was developed following a lot of consultation in 2016, and there were a lot of projects come out of the consultation, and this project that we're launching here today, Oriel to Brexit, was one of those projects. As I said, there was extensive consultation, and throughout 2016, I suppose the whole Brexit, the referendum, the result of the referendum, I suppose, coloured how things were developing within the Peace 4 projects, and obviously even the name of this project was very relevant to that.
project is just kicking off now, and it will run until the 31st of August 2020. And yeah, I think it's an exciting time now. Everybody's on board with it. We're ready to go, and we'll be advertising for participants next month. And this is a great venue to be kicking off from. I love it when prisons are developed into cultural centres.